Alright, hello, welcome, good morning. Welcome to day 2 of the Kessel Run. I am BMAC Tech. I will be your host this morning with Shadows of the Empire 100%. Starting a little bit late here, letting some people filter in. Oh. Shoot. If we don't mind, I'm going to run an ad real quick to turn off the pre-roll ads during the runs. So we'll get started in just a couple minutes here, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, ads should be clear. And we're clear of ads for the rest of the run. Or most of the run. See how fast I go. Let's create a new file here. Running a little behind already. That's okay. Let's just get started. Alright, so we're doing 100% here. That means collecting all of the challenge points. And to do that, on this first level here, the Battle of Hoth, which is probably one of the most iconic levels in Star Wars games. And not because it's the Battle of Hoth, but because for its time, being able to free fly, 3D graphics, this console, everything was pretty eye-opening. What you could do, and set the stage for. What did I miss? That messes up. It's fine. So the challenge points on this level are to tow cable all the AT-ATs. There we go, easy. And yeah, this level in particular inspired Rogue Squadron, game. Good stuff. Where are we at? Don't really like these guys looking at us. But yeah, also if you don't know what Shadows of the Empire is, it was before the sequels, or the prequels, sorry. And I think technically before the special editions. And this was Lucas's first full media push of Star Wars outside of the original trilogy. But they did not make a movie. They made a video game, they made toys, they made a book, there was not a cartoon, comics, everything but a movie. And so you play as Dash Rendar here, who is kind of a discount version of Han Solo. I always like to think if they made this movie, get like a younger Dennis Quaid play him. No? These silver Rebel Starbirds are challenge points. They're hidden throughout all the levels. Got some different ammunition. There's multiple weapons you can get in this game. Jump there. There was a jump there. I was not confident I was going to make that with my speed, so just skip it. One interesting thing about this game, well, not this game, but Shadows of the Empire in general, like as a whole, the game focuses on Dash Rendar, who's a relatively minor character in the book. And then the comic focuses on Boba Fett. And then the book really focuses on Luke and Leia. That was too early of a jump. My bad. So they kind of give you the same story from different perspectives if you consume all of the particular media. Which is also kind of cool. And also another cool thing right now is Hasbro has been, a little while back they released the villain for this game in their Black Series toys. I don't know why I just pressed that. We're a little rusty, it's okay. They released Prince Caesar as a Black Series toy, the like highly detailed action figure, and shortly, like in September, we're gonna get an actual Dash Rendar Black Series toy. They announced him at Celebration Japan. It was just last weekend. Excited for that. Not a huge Star Wars memorabilia fan, even though I love Star Wars about as much as anyone can. But definitely going to pick up those Black Series toys. Alright, got our first boss of the game. If you were a child, this was probably pretty scary. The Rip Chip, I could believe you because you do live in Florida, and you might live near Disney World. I could believe that, if that's true. Alright, that should be our last challenge point for the level here. Hi, Wampa. Get out of here. Usually I shoot a Seeker missile at that thing, and it takes out all those blocks at once. No, we're on our ship here, the Outrider. Gotta take out the stormtroopers that are on it. 10 of 10, let's go. Run is still valid. Now we're escaping Echo Base. In the asteroid field. Following Han and Leia out of here. Challenge points on this level are going to be red asteroids. If you see a red asteroid, we will need to shoot them. In the process, we're going to be attacked by waves of TIE fighters and TIE bombers. There's an asteroid. We're on easy, so we can take some damage. No big deal. Hey now, you just shot my... There's another one. Radar? Oh, got a horrible spawn there. There's a couple places where they can spawn, which is just bad. Because your guns won't aim that high or that low. Gotta wait for them to make a second pass. Any percent's a little bit easier on this level just because you can stay on top of where they spawn. Better than trying to search out the asteroids here. Sometimes they're kind and run into asteroids themselves. Much appreciated. Sneaky guy. What do we got? We have 5. One more. See it spawned right in front of me here. That should be 6. We are free to go after them. Lovely if they gave me a set of 3. They did not. Good. You are not controlling the ship, you're just controlling the gun at this point. The final level you'll actually control the ship. There'll be a gun portion like this, and then a free-flying portion like Battle of Hoth. This section is on rails. 6, still valid. Let's go. Alright. Get your train puns ready, because we're in for a ride. Challenge point 1. Number 2. The one nice thing about playing on the N64 is the frame rate is so low that dash will actually clip through some of these barriers if you just stand there. Take some damage, a fair amount of damage, but on PC version you'll be shoved off the train. Low frame rate allows us to do some nifty tricks. Fortunately we won't be seeing a lot of them because we're doing 100%. But in the level after this, on any percent, there's a wall clip that will skip a third of the level. Gives you like 2-3 minutes. But this is the Jungle Cruise of Star Wars. You'll see all kinds of ships and ground vehicles laid waste in the junkyard of Ord Mantell. AT-AT over there. Let's switch tracks. Put some barriers up here that will kill you. These ones will kill you. You cannot clip through those. Another more rusted out AT-AT down there. Yeah, we move along here. There's other train cars. This one's got an enemy and assassin droid on it. We can... Dash is the most accurate blaster in the galaxy. You can auto-aim to things that are a mile away, like as you can see right there. There's an enemy on this upcoming train car. You can't see it yet, but Dash does. Point. See that? There's little gunner droids up on these things here. You can see Dash auto aim to them. Over there, aiming way to the right. There's a droid on this car here. Take him out. Couple things to note. It keeps telling you warning sharp turn, right? So if you were to jump, if you're jumping on a sharp turn, the momentum of that turn can send you off the cart. We're on easy, so the train is moving pretty slow. But an interesting thing about this level is on higher difficulties, the train moves faster. Never forget this challenge point. This is almost an 11-minute level on any percent. Obviously this is an auto-scroll, you can't do much about it. Take it to the boss. But on Jedi difficulty, this is about 8 minutes. That's how fast the train moves. Which honestly actually makes this level quite challenging, because you're given very little chance to jump between train cars and move between or pick up these challenge points that are out of the way. So it makes the level way more fun, in my opinion. Because up here, this challenge point right above our head is, I find it to be the trickiest one to get without dying. Yeah, like that. I should have just held forward. So yeah, like 40 seconds lost, fortunately. But we got it, so we'll move on. Again, on like Jedi difficulty, it's a little bit easier because the train's moving faster, but also you have a lot less time to get it before you get to some of these turns and hills. Make it really difficult to line up. On our left, we have a crash down Star Destroyer. This is not Raxus Prime. Starkiller did not pull that one down. Perhaps the Jawas did over here in the Sandcrawler. Very good. Take out these guards. Cross these trains. We're gonna go into some sort of generator room here. The size and scale of this level is just impressive. Obviously it runs at a steady 5 frames per second, but have this on a home console was special for its time. Yeah, I see Jedi Knight is mentioned here. This game actually shares a few assets, game assets, with the Jedi Knight games. Some of the enemies, I think the probe droids are the same. Last year's Kessel Run, we had the privilege of getting John Knowles to join us during a race of this, and he was the art director and game designer for this, and the game director, sorry, and game director, art director. He wore all the hats. He was the mastermind behind this game, and he joined us. Gave us a little background and some inside stories on the making of this game, which was such a highlight. They talked about how incredibly difficult it was because they incorporated so many different playstyles and like physics and mechanics, right? So you have the free-flying levels with Hoth and Skyhook. Then you have like the train here. Then you have the on-foot missions. We're gonna have the swoop bike mission later. You have a jetpack and underwater, and yeah, it's just crazy for them. But it really is a masterpiece of its time. Here we have IG-88. He is everyone's nightmare. Played this when it came out. Oh, you're just gonna stand there, okay? Alright, don't want to kill him yet. We have 3 challenge points in this room we need to pick up. 1, sitting on top of this. Next 2 are inside these lava tubes here. Got 1. Got 2. We're lucky, he'll jump right down. There we go. Got him. Yeah, that's IG-88. He did exist before the Mandalorian. He is the original bounty hunter droid. In Mandalorian, he's IG-11. But the IG series are bounty hunter droids. Very scary stuff. Dash, unaffected. You can see IG-88 in Empire Strikes Back. He's one of the bounty hunters that's on the catwalk when Vader is explaining why he wants to capture Han Solo. Skywalker. This is, on foot, this is the longest level in the game. This is an extremely long level, and because we're doing 100%, we are going to have to traverse all of it. This level probably made the casual gamer give up if they were less than 10 years old. I'm going to try this trick once, see how it goes. Go running, jump, get, no. Very difficult on the N64. Dash has weird momentum physics, and it's mostly due to the frame rate. But it's fine. Take the long way around. Tend for you to take these narrow walkways over this canyon. Obviously death, I just showed you. These jumps, steps. Take a little damage to jump down here. Get out of here. Well, we might be seeing some HK-47 later today. We have two KOTOR runs today. We have glitchless, and we have any percent. And I'm pretty sure the any percent run does not feature HK, but the glitchless might. Oop. Taking some damage. Ah, shoot. That's nice. Okay. Good. If you end up with the right health, what you want to do is you hit the switch. Take an intentional death here. And I'll respawn you right next to the door. Save some time if you can line up your HP with that scenario there. Have to remember there are challenge points in this room. We'll get. Got it? Okay, good. Has been a while since I've done this, so. Do our best not to miss any. Level has the most out of the way challenge point, so. Alright, very good. We got the jetpack now, we can break the game. Pick up the health, pick up the pulse. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, hang on there. That's unfortunate. Okay. Get back up there. So, okay. This is the jetpack glitch. Yeah, horizontal. You can climb. Extremely high rate of speed. Not use any jetpack fuel. Which is very helpful for situations like this. Also helps you cross this canyon faster. Dash's forward momentum is faster without the jetpack on. But you can't fall for very long without it triggering the death animation. You'll see me powered on, powered off, powered on, powered off. We gain as much distance as we can without killing ourselves. Okay. So if you do the jetpack glitch on a wall, he will climb the wall extremely fast. And the out of bounds glitch that we do in this portion, this section of the level right here, requires you to do that. Unfortunately, we're not going to see it. Oh, lost. Honestly, you can see how little jetpack you actually get. Um, Without using that glitch, it can be very difficult to get through these areas with your timing. There's a challenge point way out here on this canyon. We're gonna intentionally die here. Earlier we walked into this, oops. Into this hangar so that we could trigger our next respawn point so that when we killed ourselves, we'd respawn right here. Get a way back at the elevator. Normally we would not fight that guy, because in this room we would jump right to Boba Fett. Okay, gotta remember, challenge point is here. Off. Obviously these blades will hurt you. Try to go with the blade. Take another cart. Remember, there's a challenge point that's floating above our head here. You can kind of see it in the distance over here. Missed this one. No way to get it without dying. Because unless you use the glitch, you cannot get back to this section. Oof. Okay. Yeah, saw that coming. Dash won't auto-aim when you're using the jetpack. So what I like to do sometimes is turn it off and see if I can get him to auto-aim while we're falling. Sometimes it works if the enemy is close. Alright, we have one challenge point hiding right up here. Yeah, it's just sniping out, huh? Good for them. Ha! My phasers have no stun. They have kill or be killed. Here's Boba Fett. Can never seem to be killed. And though you beat him in almost every Star Wars game that you play. Oh, okay. Cool. Did not need him to do that. Where you headed, dude? Gonna juggle him in the air. Hopefully he'll land right in front of us. Dude, can you just sit still? Okay, whatever. Alright, then you fight the slave one. Bit of a terrifying boss, so we're gonna go down here. There's some challenge points in this arena here. There's one. They build this whole area that most people would never go to. Best way to do this is die here. You'll respawn right here. Back to you. Shoot him in the weak point. Take him down. Alright, moment of truth. Are we still valid? Let's see here. Yes, we are. Look at that. Classic. Alright. Personally, one of my favorite levels in the game. You have... Hold up. No. Okay. Cool. We're cool. You have challenge points hidden throughout the level. Sometimes you can get that if you're good. Get that in one go. You can get both of them. One in front of you, and there's also another one up here. It's fine. We also have two more over here. Alcoves. We're not super concerned with the other swoops. We have a plan for them. So we can go kill that one. Trying not to kill him. One more in the city, right here. Oh. Okay, we should be good enough to perform the swoop like glitch. They should all stop. The way that works is if you kill the first swoop and stay, and that was our Salmon Max Easter egg challenge point there. Like a bunny ears, bunny head. But anyway, the glitch there is if you kill the first swoop, this first path, and stay in front of the second, when you get to a certain point on the map, they will all freeze in place for whatever reason. Sometimes it's difficult to avoid killing the second one. So there's a backup strat. If you do kill the second one, also kill the third one. Stay in front of the fourth one. That will work as well. If you've ever played this before, you'll know that these walls are magnetized. They just draw your swoop into them once you touch them. Okay, last challenge point. Got it. Very good. That was good, Mos Eisley. Look at that. So good. And then for on-foot levels, this is probably my favorite to speedrun. Appreciated, guys. Stormtroopers can be randomly anywhere in these two rooms here. They just happen to be on the door side there. That sucks. But we're fine. Have a full heal over here. It's no big deal. Clip through it? There we go. Or head clip through it. You can clip through that door. You can avoid flipping that switch, but we had to get the full heal. So, better to just hit the switch while we're at it. One challenge point hidden in the turbine there. This side has an extra life. here's another one of those weird momentum jumps. Nice, got it. Shoot me. Run through the hallways with the droids. You'll save more health running through it than you will trying to kill them, I promise. Confusing room with all the switches. Hopefully we get them all. What's that? No. This one stays the same. Open. Okay. You guys are annoying. Usually you can just run through them, but play a little safe here. Okay. Now we hit that one. Open this door. There's like 5 stormtroopers in that room. Not anymore. The elevator. The loader droid. Nice, right in the face. Disruptor. I was not confident that was going to kill, so I would have wanted to position myself right in front of this door here. That's fine. Ten of 10, let's go. That green guy there, that's the main bad guy, Prince Uzor. He's head of the Black Sun crime syndicate. Fun little note there. We were on the Imperial freighter Saprosa, and we stole the Death Star plans, Death Star 2 plans. Those get given to the blockade runner, the Razor, and in Rogue Squadron 2, the Razor is a ship that you have to save in a couple missions. A little inner game connectivity there. Alright. So normally, you've seen me do any percent on this. Come in this room, the big room there with the Dianagas. You do that jetpack glitch, clip through the ceiling, jump right to the sewer key. Sync a little faster. 100%, you're going to see the entire section that we skip here because of that. dark and gritty. Just like the Coruscanti sewers would be, huh? I want that. I want that. I don't really need that, I guess. Considering we're gonna get like 12 disruptors. So yeah, that ceiling clip would end us up right here. Skip that whole maze section of tunnels to get this key. Yeah, there's a Dianaga. Key which allows us to open this door. Another Dianaga over there. Get some air. I get for looking at chat. Sorry. Get trapped on the walls here. A challenge point hiding up here. Come on. True final boss. Star Wars Switch. Okay. Maybe we won't die? Usually like to go to this one first because it has the health. Because there's two Coruscanti guards up here that like to kill you. So a little extra health before you get to them is always nice. Don't forget this challenge point. Alright, here we go. The boss. Look out. Only got one clip. I thought that was a nice... Come on, game. At least we're up here. Go through. There we go. Okay. Into the next room. 9 of 9. Let's go. That is the ceiling clip, which we would have done multiple times already at this point. But we skipped the boss with that level. Which is unfortunate because he's pretty interesting boss. That dude. Taking shots. Okay, we have a hidden door back here. Most people don't know because you hit this switch to open this door up front. I messed that up because I want this. Oh my gosh. Hypers. All good. Doing 100%, you are awarded many extra lives. collect all the challenge points at the end of a level, in a level. At the end, the timer there, you may have seen them give me 3 bonus lives. We get 3 extra lives every time. If you get half the challenge points in a level, you get 1 extra life. Switch. That life management is extremely important for Jedi difficulty runs, which to me makes those runs very interesting because it's about optimizing how many lives you get throughout the run, which challenge points are better to get than others. Because you need a specific amount of lives in order to beat the game. I don't know what. Didn't need to do that, but have it. A little slow. I could have tried to make that. Gotta fall down here. Open this hidden door. That allows you to get the challenge point that you see floating outside of that room with the stun ammo. Most people do not know how to get that one. Not a death pit. Also, not a death pit. And here we have to place 3 bombs on these triggers here. Down 2. Okay. Oh, close. Okay. Wow, guys. Take it easy. Alright. We have 12 disruptors. We can go nuts on this final boss here. Oh, ow, that was just a complete miss. Normally each phase takes about 2. Assuming you hit him close to the head. Head is the weak spot. Oh, hey now. Flamethrower. Alright, one more phase. It's hard to hit his head, so I like to just aim for closest object. When you manually aim, you don't have any sort of reticle or anything. It can be difficult. Alright, off to Skyhook. So this section here is a 4-minute autoscroller. Literally nothing you can do to speed this up or slow it down. It is what it is. You could put the controller down and walk away for 4 minutes. You might die once on easy. However, on Jedi difficulty, it's extremely important to have. On N64, you want like 7 or 8 lives, and that requires some luck. On PC, you want like 10. As damage is calculated through the frame rate, and take more damage on PC than you do on N64. Every 15 kills, you get an extra life. On PC, you get, or on Jedi, you get one every 20. There's also like 3 times as many enemies on Jedi difficulty. Like the problem is that the second you spawn, you're practically dead because they're just flying over you, shooting you immediately. Here we can catch them mostly as they spawn. A Jedi difficulty blaster run, Jack, really wouldn't be that much different than what we already have to do, because on Jedi difficulty, you do as much damage as they do. So the enemies will kill you in like 2, maybe if you're lucky, 3 hits. And you'll do the same to them. And so you're very strong. But on hard difficulty, you do the same amount of damage that you do on easy, but they hit you as hard as Jedi. So everything is just a bullet sponge on Jedi or on hard difficulty. Which is why we don't have a category for hard, because it's not fun. You can see we're getting close. We have a Star Destroyer showing up on one end. I'm sure we'll have to turn over here in a minute. Get this guy. We did, and then we need to kill him. And Skyhook Station is showing up here on the other side. Alright, here we go. Oh, we have another free-flying level, like Battle of Hoth. We're at Skyhook Station. We have to take out these 4 turbo lasers at the end of each arm, because they somehow power the shields to the core. That blue line, touch it, it will kill you. For some reason when you're using the boost, it changes to like full flight controls. Like true flight controls instead of stick to turn. Gotta manipulate your way around it. Okay, here is the core. Instead of flying out on easy, we are slow enough to where we can do U-turns inside the core. Well, that was okay. Sometimes that happens. Alright, cool. I'm gonna fly us out of here. In a real run, you'd just kill yourself on the core and then be over. On Jedi, the ship flies faster, so you don't slow down with the brakes enough to really do U-turns inside the core, so it kind of sucks because you gotta fly out and turn around and fly down another tube. But yeah, that's it. Luke has landed on Tatooine with Leia. They're gonna go rescue Han. And Return of the Jedi is going to start. But did Dash really perish? There's John. I don't think you get the special cutscene on easy though. Just roll through the credits real quick to find out. Whoa, whoa. Rip. Rip, spoiling it. No. Dash does not really perish. But he never shows up anywhere else after this, does he? I don't believe he shows up in any of the books after this. Give you some target times, think you're fast. No cutscene here. But they do show you that Dash is flying through hyperspace. He hyperspaced his way out of that tunnel there. And his what's his name? Lebo, his robot, his droid partner, lets him know. He's like, "Hey, should we tell them that we're still alive?" And he's like, "Nah, better to think let them think we're dead so that we can live our own lives." But yeah, that's Shadows of the Empire. And sweet treat coming up here. We got Rip Chip. He is going to show us a PC glitch to do this game in less than 10 minutes. An interesting little glitch we're gonna show off. So I'm gonna take us to intermission, get us set up for Rip, and he will be right back. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for sticking around for the Kessel Run.